crack open a can of the rosé to get me going. Thick, instantly it's thick. Look at that. Okay.
Mum is about to carve.
Okay, let's see. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So we are kickstarting these kind of like lockdown vlogs with a really exciting and fun one. As you can obviously tell by the title, today we're gonna be doing some cooking, and not just cooking, we're gonna be cooking one of my favorite meals. We're gonna be cooking a roast dinner together. I'm filming this literally on a Sunday, and if you know me, I used to love going out for a roast. I love making a roast. A roast is definitely in my top 3 meals of all time when it's done right. I'm such a gravy girl, roast potato girl, roasted meat kind of girl. If you're from America, it's basically like what you would eat at Thanksgiving, but maybe not as extra. It's like roast meat, roast potatoes, cauliflower cheese, veg, Yorkshire puddings, all of that good stuff. We're gonna be doing them today. I'm gonna be cooking most of it. A lot of it is just kind of like, I'm making my own potatoes, I know that, and cauliflower cheese, and veg, well, some of the veg. But I just thought I would take you along with me and it would be a fun video to film. I have had a lot of requests for cooking videos, obviously more vlogs, and to share some of my recipes with you guys. So I really hope you enjoy this. And I'm not gonna be alone. Hopefully Maddie's video would have gone up by now by the time that you're seeing this. But I am so excited because yes, we are in lockdown, but as I am a single person in a household, I am allowed to bubble up with one other household, and Hannah has decided to move in with Maddie for the lockdown period. So we're bubbling up together. So we're still gonna be able to hang out, which I am so happy about. I was worried about getting lonely. Like, I know Jack lives in the building, but he's kind of bubbling up with other people. There's no beef between me and Jack. This just works out, and I am so excited. Means you're gonna be getting a lot more content from us 3 during lockdown, which I know you guys are gonna be excited about. But yeah, without further ado, I feel like let's just jump into this cooking video. I have no idea how this is gonna go, but I hope you enjoy. So this is my list to get from Aldi, and also because I'm just, I don't know, I just like to visualize things. I'm a visual learner, so I've just got like these bowls out already and labeled what's gonna go in each one so I remember and don't forget things. We are gonna be doing a roast chicken, but I think I'm just gonna get one of those already kind of roast in a bag chickens. They're so good. But yeah, these are all my dishes, although I think I might need like a serving dish for the chicken to put it on, and I think I need another baking tray and a jug. But yeah, most of what we're gonna get is veg and ingredients. So I'm just gonna head off to my local shop, Aldi's, to get everything that I need, and then yeah, let's start cooking. Okay, we are back, and despite not going to either Waitrose or Sainsbury's, I've been shopping. So I managed to get everything. I've got some red wine. I know I said I wasn't gonna drink, but I think that was very unrealistic for me, and it shouldn't be. I'm not gonna drink. I think for me it's just cut down, and I think I was talking to Hannah and Mads, and I was like, Joel, maybe I should just drink on the weekends, and if I do, it's just gonna be like a glass of like red wine or something like that, so it's like, you know, a little bit healthier. In saying that, I did get a bottle of rosé for the girls if they want it, and I got these cans of pale rosé. They're 12% each. Okay, I saw them and I was like, oh my goodness, like, you know, maybe a can. In terms of the food, I got these bags that already had broccoli and cauliflower florets in them already. So I got 2 bags of them. They didn't have any like baking trays, so I got these like grill and oven sets. I don't know, they're kind of like deep dish trays. I thought they'll do just to roast my veggies in or something. I have got a deep dish there and one other baking tray. So I'm hoping that's gonna be enough. I got some cauliflower cheese bits. They already sold this creamy Parmesan and cheddar sauce, and I thought, you know what? I'll just like drizzle that on the top as a final touch. But I am gonna make the cauliflower cheese from scratch. I got some veg stock for Han, and also these gravy powder, this gravy powder that's vegetarian. It's not Bisto or anything, so I don't know how good it is. So I have told Hannah to bring her own Bisto just in case we need to make an emergency jug of gravy. They didn't sell actually much kitchen stuff in Aldi, which they normally do. They sell like baking trays and just like random bits like that, but they didn't have it. So I'm a little bit annoyed, but we'll make do with what I've got. I got some flour for the cauliflower cheese as well, some butter. Oh my goodness. I was looking for these for so long. I got the Maris Piper potatoes. They're literally the best ones when it comes to making roast potatoes from scratch. They had all the potatoes, and I was like, where are the Maris Piper ones? Because they're the most popular. Maybe they've just sold out. But then they had this huge, like really deep crate that obviously was once filled with Maris Piper potatoes, but now they only had 2 bags left at the very bottom. So I stood there for like 10 minutes thinking like, I'm gonna have to climb into this crate and like get this last bag of potatoes because they're the ones that I really, really want. But then I just got one of the girls from Aldi to do it and she literally like nearly fell in. And I was like, oh God. I'm sorry, and we had a bit of a giggle about it. And then, like I said, when it comes to the chicken, I bought one of these in, like, roast-in bag, whole chickens, and it's actually got some onion and sage stuffing in it. So it's already been seasoned, and it takes an hour and 45. It's currently 2 p.m, so I'm gonna have to put this in. The girls are coming at, like, around 5. So in like an hour or so. But yeah, I've got all my ingredients now. I might crack open a can of the rosé to get me going. But yeah, I feel like now it's just time to like prep. I don't need to prep everything just yet, but maybe I'll just start with the potatoes. Again, here's just a little overview. I've got the chicken, potatoes. These are kind of just like ingredients for the cauliflower cheese. Got the broccoli and cauliflower florets already. This is the gravy that I've got, the vegetarian gravy. I'll let you know how that tastes, or I'll let Hannah tell you how good that tastes. Milk, rosé for the girls, and this is the cans that I've got, 12% each. Maybe it's time to crack one of these open, or is that a little bit early? Okay, so it's actually now been an hour later because I just thought, you know what, I might as well just wait because it doesn't take too long to prep the potatoes, which is what I feel like is the last thing I said. I have put the oven on. It's on 180 degrees because I'm using a fan oven. So what I am gonna do is put the chicken in now because this goes in for an hour and a half, and then 15 minutes before it's done, I'm gonna take it out, baste it in all the juices, and then put it in for another 15 minutes. And that's gonna take me to around like 4:45, which is when the girls are coming. So then it's got time to rest. It does say you should pierce this little like X here. I'm scared, I don't want it to go like all the way through, hang on. Okay, I've just done one big one, I'm scared. This is just gonna go in the middle of the oven. Okay, we're gonna leave that there. I also think that the next thing that takes the longest is actually the cauliflower cheese. So I'm gonna go ahead and, or actually maybe one of these. I'm gonna go ahead and get these out and separate the cauliflower and the broccoli. As you can see in the background, wait, let me bring you over and show you. Because I'm organized and I know I had these in the serving dishes as well, I've put them on all their like baking individuals. And when I was reading the recipe for the cauliflower cheese, there's actually 2 stages of this and each of it takes 25 minutes. The veg actually takes 40 minutes as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and bake the cauliflowers now, I think, just because it says it needs a little bit of time to cool and then they go in for like another 20-25 minutes. Oh wait, or am I doing that a little bit too early and getting ahead of myself? I feel like I'll just bake them anyway and season them anyway, and if I'm a little bit early, I can just put foil over them and keep them heated. So we're gonna go ahead and do the cauliflower cheese next. Okay, so we're gonna just move all of these out the way. I'm gonna be seasoning and just boiling the cauliflowers. So let me get out the cauliflowers from these packets. Again, get this cauliflower out. I feel like I can chop up bigger ones. Cheers! So I have actually got a recipe up for the cauliflower cheese. All I did was Google the best cauliflower cheese recipe. And this one came up. If you guys are interested, I can link it down below. It's from a place called olivemagazine.com. And it says, heat the oven, put the cauliflower florets into a bowl and toss them with olive oil and plenty of seasoning. Tip out into a large baking tray, ensuring each floret has space around it, and roast for 20 to 25 minutes until lightly charred. And then you're gonna make, while that's doing that, you're gonna make the sauce. And then once they're charred and seasoned, you put them into the little like dishes that I've got. You're gonna pour the cheese sauce on the top, and then they go in the oven for another 20 minutes. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna cut these up. I think each could be cut in half again. Sort of like this big. You can see, just like little wee chunks, and then that also means I'm gonna get more out of this. So I've cut them all up so they look like this. Now I'm gonna season these florets like I do my broccoli, which, get ready, it's gonna be amazing. So it's said to douse them into olive oil, which I'm gonna do now like this. I'm then gonna add some garlic powder to them. Secret key ingredient is always, always, always garlic. Like always garlic. So I'm just gonna cover them in garlic powder. I'm gonna add some salt. And I'm gonna add some pepper. This is actually steakhouse black pepper. It's actually got a little bit of spice in it as well, which I actually really like. I like slightly spiced vegetables, but obviously just do regular pepper if that's your business. And then, like I said, I'm just gonna toss them around. Obviously make sure you just wash your hands. But I'm just gonna make sure they're all coated evenly in everything. And then, yeah, what did it say? Oh, hang on, let me just wash my hands. Right, so these are gonna go in for, how long does it say? 20 to 25 minutes until lightly charred and tender. So I'm gonna pop these in for 20 minutes. My oven's quite a new oven and things tend to cook a little bit quicker. So we'll start with 20 minutes. Okay, I've done a timer on my laptop for 20 minutes. So now I think the next step, this also sort of takes around 20 minutes, so now it's time to start on the cheese sauce. Okay, so for this, it says you need 75 grams of butter. I'm just gonna put that in there straight away. I like to tidy as I go, which a lot of people might be like, this wet. Yeah, cannot cook if I'm not tidying as I go. Otherwise, I just get overwhelmed and flustered. So what I have to do is melt the butter. This is 75 grams of butter. I then add 4 tablespoons of plain flour. I'm then mixing, well, it's meant to be 400 and 400, but I didn't check the measurements, and I only bought one 300 milliliter tub of cream. You're gonna mix them together and then add that slowly. I already bought it pre-grated. This is, how much is in there? 250, and we need 150. So I'm gonna do like most of this. I'll probably add some, hey guys, salt and pepper as well. But the butter is melting away nicely. Okay, my butter is melted and foaming, so I'm now gonna add my 4 tablespoons of flour. Okay, we got 1. That's basically 2.5, 3, and 4. Do like a little bit more because that one was a bit half-hearted. Okay, we gotta mix. What else does it say? We're gonna cook while stirring for about 5 minutes. So it's currently about 20 past 3. So it just says to cook while stirring for 5 minutes, although I feel like that's kind of already into like a paste. It is on a medium heat. Maybe I'll turn it down a little bit. Okay, it's been 5 minutes and I'm not really seeing it get much darker than this, although it does say to keep stirring until it turns a dark golden brown. Is that dark golden brown? It definitely is a golden brown. I feel like that's as dark as it's gonna get. I have left it now for like 5 or 6 minutes. And then it says to turn the heat on, well, it says to mix the milk and the cream into a jar, which I have done here, as you can see me twizzling in the corner. It does say to add in the milk mixture and whisk vigorously. It will form a thick paste that might look a little split, but it will come together, and just to keep adding the milk 2 or 3 tablespoons at a time. Okay, so I feel like let's turn the heat down. It's currently on like 3.5. Low heat, I'm turning to 2. We'll give it its final little stir. Really upset with the way that I've spilt shit all around the side. I hate messy cooking, but I feel like that's definitely a golden brown. I don't want it to like burn. I think I'm just gonna pour little splashes at once, so here we go. Give it a whisk. Whisk, 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 whisk. Okay, instantly it's thick. Instantly it's thick. Okay, keep going. Pour it again. Whisk, 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 whisk. Oh my god, I don't want this to like splash back in my face. It looks like mashed potato. Again. Oh, this is a thick sauce. Look at that. She's thick, and I haven't even added the cheese yet. We whisk him. Okay, so now I've added all of the milk cream mixture in. It does say to just kind of like simmer it and let the flour kind of cook out, if that makes sense, for about 15 minutes. So it's currently 3:30. So I'm gonna let this simmer out for about 15 minutes and then I'll be back. Also guys, while that sauce is still cooking, my timer went off for the cauliflower. It's literally lightly char grilled and I can put a knife through it. So this is perfect. I'm just gonna leave this here to cool for a sec. Okay, so while the sauce is cooking, we've still got another 10 minutes left on it. I'm gonna need to like turn and kind of whisk it from time to time. I've taken the cauliflower cheese off the baking tray and put them into 2 little dishes like that. I just thought while that's kind of doing its thing, I would prep the potatoes. But I'm gonna try and use like some big potatoes. I wanna do quite a lot because I've got quite a lot. Let's do 5 potatoes, okay? So what I'm gonna do is peel them. Here we go, boring, boring. Get them all peeled. Okay, potatoes are peeled. I personally don't mind if there's still a bit of skin left on them. I feel like that just maybe like adds a little something to the the taste. I'm just gonna chop these up into, I don't know, sort of potato chunks about this sort of big. I want them to like cook through evenly. Imagine running out of roast potatoes. Would you just die? I'm happy with them. To be fair, I'm not really sure why I'm boiling the water now, because I feel like I'm not even gonna cook them now. I'm not gonna cook them now. I just wanted to get them prepped, cut and out the way, because it's now nearly been enough time and I'm gonna go back to the cheese sauce. Okay, so it's been the time for the sauce. I'm worried this little pot is too small. But basically, I need to add the cheddar in. Let me just double check the recipe. Remove from the heat and stir in the cheddar. So let's take it off the heat and move it. Okay, so we've moved it off the heat now, and it's like this pasty mixture. Now we're just gonna add in the cheddar slowly. But I'm not, this is a, what did I say this was? 250 grams of cheddar. So we're gonna try and leave like, I'm just gonna do this by eye. Add some more. Oh my God. Let's pray for me that this sauce doesn't overflow. Try not to make a mess, because you know me, I don't like to make a mess. But it's getting thick, man. She getting thick. You do one more handful, because I know I'm just gonna add that other cheese sauce in, why not? I will add some salt. I will add some of the spiced pepper. Let's mix it in. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, because I feel like I bought it, I might as well use it. I'm just gonna add this sauce into this sauce. Let's just twizzle that in. So then what you need to do is pour this over the cauliflower cheese and then cook for another 20 to 25 minutes. How long's the chicken got before I have to baste it? There's still 43 minutes left, so I've done it quite early. So I might just pour this over the cauliflowers and put some foil over it and just kind of let it set, not entirely cook it yet. Let me just mix this sauce up and give it a try. Might need actually a little more cheese. Let me add this sauce back into it, because this sauce tastes good. Whisk that in a bit more. Okay, I feel like that is done. So I'm just gonna pour it over the cheese right now. Oh my God, I feel like this is just gonna be the cheesiest cauliflower cheese ever. I definitely have way too much sauce. So that's all the sauce in there. I even feel like that is too much, but I've got some leftover sauce. I'm just gonna put that to the side. I'm also just gonna pop these to the side. They don't need to go in just yet. They take only about half an hour. So the potatoes take about 15 minutes to boil, so I think I'm gonna start them now. And then after they've boiled, everything kind of goes in. The veg go in. Well, the veg definitely go in, because they take 40 minutes. Okay, I might actually put the veg in now, because when I take the chicken out, I'm gonna put some like honey on them. So they're like honey glazed veg, and that means that they're just gonna glaze with the honey for like about 10 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna put the veg in. But while we wait, we're on can number 2. Guys, I'm actually feeling a little liddy, but it's what we like. It's like keeps me calm while I'm cooking. But do you know what? Because they've got a lot of potatoes, I know I feel like they're gonna take a little bit longer in the oven. So I'm gonna go ahead and start cooking the potatoes. So you can see we've got the water on the pan, it's starting to boil. We've got the veg all ready to go. Yes, it's frozen and they're already kind of seasoned in thyme, I think it said, or like rosemary or something. But I'm gonna drizzle a little bit of honey over them. 10 minutes before they're done cooking, I've just put them in there so I remember that they're coming. But when it comes to the potatoes, so what you're gonna do is boil the water. You wanna add a good, generous amount of salt to your water. That was not enough. Add a bit more salt to the water. And then this is a secret ingredient. If you're from America, this is baking soda, but add a little teaspoon of bicarb of soda. Literally, because we've got quite a lot of potatoes, I'm gonna go ahead and add about this much to the water. Give it a little stir. And what this is gonna do is that when you rough them up, after they finish cooking, they're gonna get really fluffy around the edges, and that's gonna crisp up once they're in the oven and make them the most gorgeous golden brown fluffy potatoes. So yeah, the water is now, is it boiling? It is pretty much boiling. Now I'm gonna add the potatoes. Come on, in you go. Potatoes, potatoes, potatoes. Oh my god, it's overflowing. Oh my god, it's overflowed. Oh heavens, 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 help. Oh my god, help. Oh shit. Oh my god, help. Okay, panic averted. I've cleared up the water. All the potatoes are in the water. We're just gonna let them boil for about 15-20 minutes, and then literally everything can start going into the oven, and I'll show you how I season them as well. Look, I've literally prepped myself so well. I've got the veg ready to go. They're literally gonna go in the oven now. I've seasoned my broccoli with olive oil the same way I did with my cauliflower, with like the garlic powder, salt and pepper. These, believe it or not, are Yorkshire puddings. I've done 3, as in like we'll have 1 each, and then if anyone wants another one, there's always one there. The potatoes are literally basically ready. The cauliflower cheese is obviously ready to go. I've got my little trough ready to plop the potatoes in as well. But basically now everything is just about to go into the oven. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop the veg in. I'm gonna try and show this to you with one hand, but the potatoes are done and I'm just kind of shaking them. I ran away potato, quick. Hot. I'm trying to show you, like when I shake up the potatoes, you can see they're kind of like fluffing up, and this is because of the bicarb of soda, and this is what's going to make them super, super crispy. I've just poured the potatoes into the kind of dish. I had olive oil in there, I had some butter in there, I had actually some garlic butter in there, salt and the spicy pepper, so that's all kind of melted and marinated the potatoes. Like I said, I got the broccoli here, the Yorkshires here, and the cauliflower cheese here, and all of this takes about 20 minutes. So I've got 6 minutes on my timer, which means I can set the table. Okay, the timer's gone off. Now literally, everything goes in the oven now. Okay, everything's in. Fingers crossed. Okay, so it's been 1 hour and 30 minutes, and this is now time for the turkey? It's not Christmas yet. The chicken to come out. Chicken out. Whew. Okay, the chicken is out. So remember, it said what we need to do is take off the plastic, baste it in the juices, and then put it back in for 15 minutes. So let's be careful here. I just need to try and get it out of this. Okay, I'm so glad I did it over this, so the juices can just go into this tray already. There's juices like in this plastic, so let's use that to begin with. Now, just take some of the juice and baste. Come on, man, I just want to cover you in your own juices. Fuck. I mean, we're getting there, we're getting there. So this now goes in for another 15 minutes. Where's my phone? Phone, where's my phone? Guys, can you tell I'm a little bit tipsy? Hannah and Mads are gonna get here and be like, are you okay? And I'm gonna say, no, I'm not. Another 15 minutes, go. Okay, but I also need to get out the veg and just drown them in honey. Well, not drown them, but add a... It's because all this juice is still there, bro. Okay, get a little tossle this veg. Okay, let's drizzle this honey. Thank you, Laura Mercier, for the honey. At that, I personally don't like my veg too sweet, but I know honey glazed is really, really delicious. Oh, look at those shallots kicking away. Okay, I feel like everything's kind of covered. Might add a little bit of pepper, actually. Regular pepper. Right, pop them back in the oven. And I feel like the next time I show you what's going on, because I don't want this to be too long, too tedious, will be when everything's done and it's being served, and hopefully the girls will be here. Right, you guys, pretty much everything is done now. All the veg is under there, peas are under there, potatoes and Yorkshires are under there. Well, actually, just the Yorkshires are under there for now. The chicken is under there. We've got the cauliflower cheeses out. There's a little bit of like grease on the top, which I think I'm gonna pour away. They are out. I'm using the heat from that to reheat the cheese sauce, because I feel like, I don't know, it's so good. I can't let it go to waste. And the last thing to come out is the potatoes, which are literally on their way. My fingers are in so much pain. I burnt them like a good few times, I'm not gonna lie. Did the potatoes accidentally fall on the floor? Maybe they did, who knows? But the girls are on their way now, so I feel like the next thing I will show you is when everything is all ready, even though I said that was probably the next thing I was gonna show you. I just thought I would give you a little update because I knew it had been a while, but I will show you when everything's ready. We are plating up, gravy's done, and we're tucking in. I literally cannot wait, I am starving. Okay, you guys, everything is done. The peas are there. Everything is like in the oven, just kind of heating. I've even put the sauce back in there, but I'm not completely shutting the oven, so it's not gonna melt or anything. anything. The gravy is ready for me to boil the kettle. I've got some pea water left to even add into the gravy. But the girls are here, so I'm literally just waiting for the door to knock. Holly! Okay, we are here. We're ready for the unveil. I'm gonna go sit down over there. Okay.
Mum is about to carve.
Okay, let's see.
Rachel, wait, can we hear the crisp?
It's just always the so
oh my
okay,
god.
So let's have some chaka.
That looks like a good seasoned chacon. Chacon.
The basic.
Oh god, yes. Rachel! Oh my god, Auntie Rachel really did a madness here.
I feel like let's just like serve up and be done.
Okay.
Be done.
Are you gonna carve the chick?
Oh shit, the check. Yeah.
Come on, chick.
One check. Okay.
Oh, I feel like we need to say a prayer.
Oh, there it is. Tender and smooth.
Juicy, juicy.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, hang on. It's going straight in.
Does anyone else eat the skin?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Guys.
I wanted to keep it in its juices.
Yeah.
So it's so good.
That does look unbelievable.
Nothing's pink.
God,
We'll sort it
we
out
trusted you. Yay.
Not being funny, but like, what have I done? Right, go on, give it the drizzle.
Wait, are you ready for...
Yeah, give it a mix and a drizz. Shawty gonna keep that paper. Oh, yes. Okay, my turn. Get some gravy on that chick. We do like the thick gravy, that's why I did it quite thickums. But holy hell, someone wife me or forget. Not gonna lie, I really am.
I've literally gone. I've basically licked the plate at this point.
Guys, I'm not joking. I've really done something.
That was literally the best roast I've ever had.
Really?
Ever.
Guys, that was so
Had start.
good. Complete.
Wipe out.
Yeah, literally. It's all gone, but now I'm just gonna chill. Look at us in the pit. We're gonna chill. Is this gravy slapped around my face? But that's the end of the roast. The cook with me, the eat with us, the now chill vibes in the background. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I feel like we've spoken and said Mads wants to do like a Mexican night. We want to do like lots of different types of nights. It wasn't going to be a roast unless it was done by me. Like roast is like my favorite thing ever. But if you like these kind of videos, give them a thumbs up. Like I said, we're now sort of like in quarantine together, so there's gonna be a lot more content of us three. Yeah, we're just gonna chill, sit on the sofa and cry. Well, I actually might cry because I'm so full. I'm so full, but it was so worth it. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section down below videos you might want to see with us over the next few weeks. But yeah, Mads is in the toilet. Hannah's on the sofa. Bye. Wait, Maddie, where are you? She's in there. Right, bye guys.